I will always be grateful to Jason that he brought Jake back home.
No offense, dude, but you have a seriously messed up way of showing it. I mean, the guy saved your son, okay? And your thanks is to haul him away in handcuffs?
I arrested Jason because it was my duty.
The DA of Darkness has an agenda. Okay, with Stone Cold out of the way, Mr. Corinthos, sir, is that much more vulnerable.
Okay, the bottom line is that Jason broke the law. There's nothing you or I can do about it.
Okay, I worked for Evil Al, and then he tried to kill me. The dude is seriously lethal. I hated him. I hated him. And you didn't investigate me, nor the other legions of evildoers that would want to kill him as well, like covert ops type people that can order his termination from the luxury of their yacht.
Okay, if the jury finds Jason guilty, you can't do anything to change it.
Stone Cold, I have Jacqueline here to testify on your behalf.
I'm gonna let you try to explain to him why that's a bad idea.
Look, dude, I know this is hard for you, okay?
I've been in lockup before.
No. I'm talking about Fair Elizabeth's spouse. I mean, the dude is walking around oblivious to the fact that he's been entrusted with your most precious progeny. You know, perhaps Lucky would be more keen to secure your freedom if he knew the truth.
Elizabeth? What are you doing here?
Just trying to figure some things out.
How's that going for you?
I'm still working on it. What are you doing here in the courthouse?
I was looking for Lucky. I need a favor.
Oh, well, is there something I can do for you?
Not unless you can pull someone's military record.
Is this about that Logan guy?
How do you know about Logan?
Nicholas came to the hospital. He had mentioned that Logan wasn't the type of guy you should be seeing.
Okay, I'm not seeing Logan. We had one date, technically half a date, and that's probably all that we're ever gonna have. So Nicholas can just relax and mind his own business.
Well, he's always gonna worry about you, Larry.
Well, it's not just Nicholas. One of Logan's old army buddies came up to me and warned me about him, saying there was a lot I didn't know about him.
Well, I'm sure Lucky will be more than willing to help you. He probably could use a distraction right now. He's so uptight. I mean, with the whole Jake's kidnapping and the Jason's trial, it's really hard not to think about it, much less objectively. After everything that Jason has done for us, I don't know how I'm gonna get up on that stand and testify against him.
It's probably not gonna be as bad as you think. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. Nothing's gonna come out in court.
What do you mean?
Wants the jury to think that Jason's some kind of cold, heartless monster, right? But the minute that you get on that stand, you're gonna blow that image apart. I mean, think about it. How many times has Jason saved your life, not to mention Jake's? 3? More? He's not gonna give you the chance to make Jason look like some kind of hero in front of the jury. So, you know, if anything, he'll probably have you up there long enough to answer 1, maybe 2 questions.
Yeah, Rick, he did say that my testimony was gonna be used mainly to establish that Jason was in my hospital room when he got the phone call, so maybe you're right. And Rick knows how I feel about Jason, so why keep me on the stand any longer than he has to? I'm just gonna get up there, confirm that Jason got the phone call, and yeah, it'll all be over.
I know you gave up baby Jacob Martin in respect to Fair Elizabeth's wishes, but don't you think it would be better for everyone if the truth came out now rather than later?
The longer this trial goes on, the more I know I can never claim Jake.
Why does the Jackal get the feeling you're giving up?
And things didn't go really well today.
That's why you're determined on keeping the secret, right? You think you're going to be convicted and you don't want baby Jake to know that his father's incarcerated.
I don't want Jake to hear his father described the way I was in the courtroom today. Or grow up feeling ashamed or afraid of me.
Oh, baby Jake would be proud to have you as a father. And yes, some of your some of the aspects of your chosen career path are a bit dangerous, but I mean, you would never do anything to put the small stone
I don't
cold
want my
one in
son to
harm's-
get caught in the crossfire the next time somebody decides to try and take me out, okay?
You want the innocent one to be safe, of course, but, you know, what if there's a way that you could be a part of your son's life and not put him in peril?
There's not.
Okay. Remaining a trusted family friend, right? I mean, you could be there to witness your prodigy's milestones, and I'm sure that the blonde one would happily assist you. I mean, she is baby Jake's aunt and also privy to
No,
the
I want you
truth.
to leave Lulu out of this.
No, I think
Spinelli.
she would want you to participate, to be there to support Jake's choices, good and bad, and also, you know, impart pearls of stone-cold wisdom along the way. Come on, isn't it better to have some part in your son's life rather than none at all?
Time's up. The DA needs to speak with the prisoner.
You'll excuse us, Mr. Spinelli. Mr. Morgan and I have some business to discuss.
You know, you will be consumed by darkness in the end. I mean, you are already an orc and soon to be Gollum, or
Get out of
much
here.
worse.
Today was just a little taste of what I got in store for you. And cooperate. Or tomorrow when Elizabeth gets on that stand to testify, she's going to have to admit some rather unhappy truths.
Move it.
Elizabeth, you all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking
About what?
about my testimony.
I ran into Rick earlier.
Well, did he tell you why he's calling me as a witness when I don't know a thing about Alcazar's murder?
He said that if you testify that Jason got a call right before Alcazar got killed, that he will try to convince the jury that it was most likely Sonny who ordered the hit.
I don't know who was on the phone. Jason picked up, he hung up, told me he had to go. That was it. That's all I know.
Then you tell him that. And you get out of it. Jason's fate is in the jury's hands, not yours.
This is a one-time deal. You plead out to second-degree murder. We can end this right now. You'll serve 20 years without parole, but you will save Elizabeth the pain of having to testify against you. So I guess you gotta ask yourself a question. What's more important to you? Your freedom or Elizabeth's peace of mind? Now you think about that, Jason. Because if I get Elizabeth up on that stand, I am going to ask her about the nature of her relationship with you. Since she's already been sworn in under oath, she's going to have to admit that the two of you were lovers, and while I'm there, I might as well go all the way and ask if little Jacob Martin, interesting choice in initials, by the way. I will have to ask Elizabeth under oath if little Jacob Martin Spencer is really your son.